Obviously, if it's your first time, you might find it quite hard to keep the breath in time with each movement. That's absolutely fine, but just try and think about that when you're going through, and then you might realise that throughout the practice you might be able to get the body a little bit more open, you might be able to get a bit more like control and strength and length in the body as well. So how does that sound?
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good, Josh. We're ready to go when you are.
Okay, mate, cool. Right, we'll focus on starting by mobilising the spine. We'll just go through a simple like back mobility drill and then we'll progress it from here. So onto all fours, hands underneath shoulders, fingers spread, knees underneath hips, toes tucked. On your inhale, I want you to simply just drop the belly down, just pull the chest forwards, just lift the chin and just arch the back. And on your exhale, I just want you to just press through the hands, tuck the tailbone, bring the chin down to the chest. And again, just inhale, just tilt the pelvis forwards, just to arch the back and just open the throat. And then exhale, just tuck the tailbone under, press through the hands, pull the belly up. We'll go for one more of those. Just inhale, shoulders back, chest forwards, lift the chin. And then exhale, press through the hands, pull the belly up. You then come back to a neutral spine. On your inhale, I want you to reach the right arm, the left leg out, so opposite fingers and toes, extending through the body. And on your exhale, I want you to draw in with the limbs and just pull them in, just hover them in the middle. Then from there, reach back out, try and reach a bit further. Just keep the hips square to the mat as you lift up high, and then draw in. Good, and then two more times this time. Reach back out and try and reach up as high as you can, and then draw in. Good, and then last one, just reaching back. Good, either pause here, or you've got the option now to take the hand behind you to catch hold of that foot. If you've got hold of the foot, press the foot back. And just pull the chest forwards, just take that gaze slightly forwards, take a breath. Release the hand and the knee back in. Good, right, change side to left arm and right leg ends, reach a bit further, and then draw in, so you're just changing sides. And then reach back out, try and reach up high. And then in. Good, guys, two more times, reaching up high, just lift the limbs, and then back in. And then last one, again, you can either pause here. If you're pausing here, just focus on pulling the belly up, lifting the limbs high, reaching further. If you want to take the hand back to catch hold of the foot, catch hold, press the foot back, open the shoulder, lift the chest, and then release back down. It will take a twist now, just reach the right arm out and up, just gaze up to the ceiling, and then thread that right arm through, ground the shoulder down. Good, from there, reach back up, open back up. Press through the left hand, reach up high with the right, and then exhale, thread that arm through. Good, last time going up, just reach back up, take that twist, and then hand comes back down. Now change sides, the left arm goes out and up, and then thread the left arm. Good, and then reach back up, press through the right, reach high with the left, and then thread back through. Yeah, then once more, press through the right hand, reach up with the left, and then place that left hand back down. Now take the hands one step forwards, take the left foot out to the side in line with the hips, toes facing forwards, outside of the foot pressing down, take an inhale, and on your exhale, just pull the hips back. Inhale, come forwards just away from the stretch, and on your exhale, just pull back a bit further. Good, two more times. This time as you come forwards, I want you to lift the toes, point them up to the ceiling, and then pull the hips back. Just getting into the hamstrings a bit more. One more, come forwards, keep the toes lifted, and then just pull back even further. Good, then come forwards. This time bring the left knee back underneath. Slide the right heel out, toes forwards to start, outside of the foot grounded, and then pull the hips back. Good, then come forwards, inhale. And again, pull back further, keep the outside of the foot grounded. Two more times, this time lift the toes up to the ceiling, externally rotate the hip, and then pull the hips back. Once more, keep the toes lifted, keep the heel pressing down, and then pull the hips back. Good, inhale, come forwards, both knees back underneath, then take the bum back to the heels, bow the head, reach the hands out in front. Now round through the spine like a Mexican wave, pull the belly up, shoulders over the wrists, hips press forwards, begin to lift the chest. and then release the body down. And we'll reverse that motion, just lift the chest, shoulders pull back, and then chin to the chest, pull the hips back. And again, inhale round, let's pull forwards, press the tops of the feet down into the mat as you lift the front of the body, and then release the body down. Now take the hands one step wider, and on your inhale, I want you to pull through the spine, and just imagine you're trying to create space in the back between the vertebrae, and then release the body back down. Now rise a bit higher, just stretch the belly forwards, that's it, and then release. And then once more, press through the hands, lift the chest and the chin, keep the hips pressing down, engage your glutes, and then release. Now hands back beside the chest, roll the shoulders back, lift, do what's called your cobra pose, and then roll back. This time we're going to tuck the toes, we're going to lift the knees, and we're going to press through the hands, we're going to pull the hips up and back. So keep the knees bent, and just focus on taking a long straight line from your fingertips all the way up and back to your sitting bones. So with the knees bent, you're just allowing the pelvis to tilt forwards, and you're allowing that long line through the upper body. Good. Now on your inhale, press off your toes, bring your shoulders over your wrists for your plank pose, charge your thighs, and then pull back to your downward facing dog, soften the knees. And again, inhale, press forward, shoulders over the wrists, that's it, belly in, and then exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. Good, last time, come forwards, that's it, pause here, and then release the knees, and then release the body all the way down. Hands go one step wider. On your inhale, just lift the chest, gaze over your left shoulder, and then exhale, release the body down. Inhale, gaze over your right this time, just taking that slight twist, and then exhale back down. Once more on each side, as you gaze over your left this time, bend your right knee, pull the heel towards the bum, just activate the hamstring, and then release back down. And then last time, inhale, gaze over the right, bend the left knee, pull the heel close, and then release back down. Hands back beside the chest, shoulders roll back, lift, squeeze the elbows close, and then roll back again to that downward facing dog. Press with the hands, lift the knees, pull the hips up and back. Good again, so just focus on tilting the pelvis forwards, pressing through the hands, just elevating the shoulders, pulling the hips up and back. Good, one more breath here. On your inhale, come forward to your plank, shoulders over the wrist, charge the thighs. You can lower the knees, or exhale, release the body all the way down. Good, this time, reach the arms out wide, shoulders ground down. And you're going to slide the left fingertips in beside the chest, just keeping the fingers. From here, you're just going to press through the fingertips, lift that left shoulder, keep the hips grounded though. So you're just opening up that shoulder and chest, and then release. Straighten the arm, change sides. Right fingertips slide in, press, lift the right shoulder, and then release, straighten the arm. We'll do once more on each side. This time as you press through the left fingertips, we're going to take the left foot over the top. We're going to pull the knee back as you plant the foot down, and then release. Straighten the left arm, pull the right fingertips in, press through the right foot over, plant the foot down, pull the knee back, and then you're going to release. Good. And then from here, just arms beside the body with the fingers pointing behind you. We're going to lift the legs, we're going to lift the chest, we're going to rotate the shoulders back, arms facing forwards. Just waking up your posterior chain, and then release back down. So just waking up the back body. Good, and again. Inhale, rise, just squeeze the shoulder blades back, engage the glutes, lift the legs, and then exhale, release. 2 more times. That's it, last one. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, release. Hands back beside the chest, rise to your cobra, lift, and then pull back this time, come back to the heels, to what's called your extended child's pose, and just bow the head. Now come forwards to your tabletop position, tuck your toes, and we're just going to drop down to your forearms, hands together, elbows under your shoulders, press the forearms into your mat or into the ground, lift the chest, and then from there lift the knees, pull back. So like that downward dog that we were doing, but on your forearms. As you press through the forearms, pull the hips up and back. Gaze back towards your ankles. Take one more breath here. Good, and then from there, lower the knees down. Now keep your hips stacking over your knees. Gaze forwards, reach the hands out in front, spread the fingers. And then invite the chest to sink down. And just pull the hips back just half an inch, just to activate into the pose and just open up the shoulders. Yeah, then from here, just pull your weight forwards and down. Hips come down and just slide the forearms forward so the elbows are under the shoulders. Now stretch the belly, pull forwards, lift the chest, allow the shoulders to fall away from your ears. Yeah, and then from there, take the right arm across at an angle, so just 45 degrees across your mat, and then bend your left knee. And then take the left arm forwards, just take a big circle with the shoulder, take the hand behind you to catch the inside of the foot if you can. Then wrap the hand around, keep the elbow high and squeeze the heel down. And then press that left hip down into the ground. And then just pull forwards and just lift the chest. So you're working into your hip flexors, the upper thigh, working into your chest and into the shoulder a little bit. So just breathe here. Good, one more breath, well done. And then you can release, and then just reset. Pull forwards and lift, and then left arm comes across, then the right knee. Reach the right arm forwards, take it over the top, catch the inside, wrap around again if you can, by elbow, and just press that foot down. Again, pull forwards and lift, and just breathe here. Good, one more breath. And then you can release. Last thing on our fronts, we're just going to take the left knee out to the side in line with the hips, and just press the knee out away from you a little bit further than you think. Then ground it down, keep the knee where it is, and then pull the body to the other side, the right, just to open up into the hip capsule, and then invite that inner thigh to press down. From there, just pull forwards, lengthen through the spine. Okay, you can either stay here, or on your inhales, you can lift the foot, adding some internal rotation into your hips, and then invite that foot to come back down. And again, you're just lifting the foot, and then back down. So we'll do one more of those. That's the one, and then back down. Now straighten that leg. Change sides, and just take the right knee out to the side. Again, take it a bit further than you think, ground it down. Pull the hips then to the left, inner thigh pressing down, pull forward through the spine, relax your shoulders. And again, when you're ready, lift the foot, internal rotation in that right side, and then back down. And then two more times, just lifting. That's the one, you guys, and then back down. And then last time. And then release. So straighten that leg. Good, now slide the hands back, rise, uplift the chest, hips still stay pressing down. Roll back, tuck your toes, but pull the bum back to the heels, and then walk the hands back and come sitting onto the heels with the toes tucked and stretch the undersides of the feet. That's it, so you're just giving the backs of the feet a little bit of a stretch, the toes a stretch, hips are in a neutral position, spines naturally nice and long. And then from there you can just release the toes, and you can sit back this time.